Almost any thriller show can hook you with a tense, twisty pilot, but it's a rare series that maintains that high level of intrigue and quality throughout its run. Many of the highest-ranked TV pilot episodes are thrillers because they always ask burning questions you're desperate to get answers for. Sadly, those answers are often unsatisfying, or worse, unanswered if the show is prematurely cancelled. That's why there are so many excellent thriller miniseries, as they can tell a taut story that never gets bloated or stale. However, there are also several great thriller shows with 5 or more seasons that maintain a high quality right until the very last episode. The Hunting Wives, 2025 present. This pick may be as controversial as the series itself, considering that The Hunting Wives is only 1 season in. But from the moment we're introduced to the hedonistic world of East Texas's elite along with wide-eyed protagonist Sophie O'Neill, Brittany Snow, we know we're in for a wild ride. The 8 episodes comprising The Hunting Wives Season 1 have everything a thriller fan could ask for: secrets, scandal, and murder. Jaws drop along with bodies in the lead-up to the explosive season finale. With Netflix giving the green light to The Hunting Wives Season 2, things are guaranteed to only get more bonkers from there. Baby Reindeer, 2024, Ed Miller, copyright symbol Netflix, courtesy Everett Collection. Most thriller shows have plots so outlandish they have to be made up, but Richard Gadd's shocking real-life experiences that inspired Baby Reindeer prove that the truth often really is stranger, and more disturbing, than fiction. In the pilot, we immediately see why Donnie, Gadd, is indebted to his future stalker, Martha, Jessica Gunning, when he offers her a free cup of tea at the pub where he works. From there, Baby Reindeer heartbreakingly shows us the upsetting series of events in Donnie's life that left him vulnerable to his toxic relationship with Martha. The ending is a tragic yet poignant mirror to the scene where they first met, and you'll be on edge through all 7 of the miniseries episodes. Big Little Lies, 2017 present. Big Little Lies brilliantly begins with a flash-forward, showing a chaotic crime scene at a fancy public school fundraiser where there has been a death. You immediately want to know who the deceased is, and are desperate to learn more about the women who are the subject of the salacious interrogation room interviews. As we flash back, every sordid detail about the lives of these affluent moms is a potential clue that we devour like candy. While many considered the second season a disappointment, it's actually a brilliant character study about what happens after such a traumatic event. Plus, Big Little Lies Season 3 is finally coming, promising more thrills from the Monterey Five. The Sinner, 2017 to 2021. From the moment Cora Tanetti, Jessica Biel in an incredibly underrated performance, confesses to murder in The Sinner's pilot episode, we know we're in for a very different type of thriller. Unlike so many other series in the genre, The Sinner makes it clear that it's not a whodunit, but a whydunit. While riveting, this premise doesn't seem like it could stretch for 4 seasons, but The Sinner is very much an anthology show. Each season is a different case, with Bill Pullman's Detective Harry Ambrose the only constant. Though The Sinner's last 2 seasons saw a dip in their Rotten Tomatoes scores, the show could have continued to thrill far longer than it was on the air. The Perfect Couple, 2024. Netflix boasts some of the best thriller miniseries in recent memory, from the dark and disturbing Baby Reindeer to the fun and frothy The Perfect Couple. Another Nicole Kidman series in which she plays a wine-drinking, cozy sweater-wearing rich lady with a useless husband. She is icy perfection as best-selling Nantucket author Greer Winberry, who's hosting her son's wedding despite not approving of his bride-to-be. This alone is enough to hook viewers, but things get really interesting when the outspoken maid of honor is killed in the first episode. Though there aren't as many murder victims as in The Hunting Wives, what The Perfect Couple lacks in corpses it makes up for in secrets, and the biggest one of all is revealed in The Perfect Couple's perfect ending. Hannibal, 2013 to 2015. 10 years later, thriller fans are still cursing Hannibal's tragic cancellation after Season 3. While the Mads Mikkelsen series had a built-in fanbase thanks to the Thomas Harris novels and the Silence of the Lambs movies, Hannibal wouldn't have been nearly as beloved without its phenomenal pilot that established the cat-and-mouse dynamic between Dr. Hannibal Lecter, Mikkelsen, and FBI profiler Will Graham, Hugh Dancy. This relationship unfolds in one shocking way after another of the course of Hannibal's 3 seasons, but never does a plot twist feel like a cheap thrill. Season the third of may have divided fans a bit, but once the Red Dragon arc fully got underway, everyone was fully on board, and it's clear that a potential Hannibal Season 4 would have served not only the pilot but the other excellent episodes that came before it. Justified, 2010 to 2015. Timothy Oliphant gave us one of the best characters in Western TV history with Justified's Raylan Givens, whose commitment to frontier justice paired with deep vulnerability charmed us from minute 1. Though Justified gave us 6 seasons worth of great villains, it's Givens' pursuit of his old coal mining buddy, Boyd Crowder, a spectacular Walton Goggins, that propels us through the series. Oliphant and Goggins are two of television's most charismatic actors, so when you pit them against each other in a show that redefined the TV neo-western, magic is going to be made. Justified's flawless final scene is the cathartic conclusion to everything Givens and Crowder have been through together, which was all established in the pilot, The Americans, 2013 to 2018. Undercover spy series are risky because often, the show falls apart if the cover gets blown, and if it doesn't, it's typically due to outlandish plot armor. But The Americans sustains our interest for 6 incredible seasons without ever veering into ridiculous territory. It all starts with the pilot that introduces us to Elizabeth, Kerry Russell, and Philip Jennings, Matthew Rhys, KGB agents posing as a married American couple during the Cold War of the 1980s. Russell and Rhys, who became a couple while filming the show, have chemistry to burn, and you'll be just as enthralled by Elizabeth and Philip's relationship as you will their spy missions. 2018 to 2025. Though Joe Goldberg, Penn Badgley, and Guinevere Beck, Elizabeth Lale, have a swoon-worthy meet-cute, U's pilot makes it clear that this thriller show is definitely not a romance. Things escalate quickly, to say the least, when Joe goes from looking up Beck on the internet to following her to inserting himself into her life to kidnapping her cheating boyfriend. What makes You such a masterpiece thriller series is that Joe is the protagonist, meaning the audience becomes complicit in his twisted crimes, which involve multiple murders. Each of U's 5 seasons follows the same premise of Joe falling in love with someone new, but keeps things fresh by changing locations and featuring increasingly savvier paramours. Sharp Objects, 2018. A total hidden gem thriller series that you can only watch on HBO Max, Sharp Objects is the chilling adaptation of the 2006 novel by Gillian Flynn, Gone Girl. From the pilot, it's clear that there's a lot wrong with journalist